Whoever would have thought that it would have to come to this. Now we got a big problem, make a break, can't even fix. Back like in handcuffs, somebody gotta stand up while they sit. Day in, day out, man, it's getting played out, so we get sick of this. Help them, save them, fix that. What if I just wanna sit back, sick of that, coming to the rescue, coming to protect you. First you're a hero, and they forget you.
Hey guys, Strong Style Studios here, back again. This time we are covering the 2015 Royal Rumble.
First pay-per-view of 2015 for the WWE. And we started off just like last year.
Yeah, very much like last year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll start with the pre-show. We're going to get right into it. We'll talk about all the goods.
Oh, it's coming, man.
So the pre-show match was the New Day versus Cesaro and Tyson Kidd. And they came out in
the Brass Ring Club shirts, which is a total rip-off of the Bullet Club.
Complete rip-off, yeah.
But it's still, I accept it because it's Tyson Kidd and Cesaro.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It works.
And I think those two be welcome to the Bullet Club for real. So I don't see a problem with it. Except it looks somebody look like fucking second rate because you have you basically are ripping off another promotion's gimmick.
And a promotion who just kind of made their waves in the U.S. market. So I don't know if that was the best.
So you had one group, you had one team rip it off another team from a different promotion, and you had another team with a gimmick that is fucking failing.
Yeah, I don't even know what that gimmick is, to be honest with you. I don't understand it. It's just weird.
It's what Vince thinks is hip, and what black people do, apparently.
Oh my god. Well, what'd you think of this match?
It was okay. Crowd basically made Cesaro and Tyson faces and made the New Day heels, and had a nice little finish.
And it didn't do anything for the New Day, but it was fine for a pre-show match. All right, and let's jump into the show now. We started things off with the New Age Outlaws returning to the ring versus the Ascension. This was the opener, and I don't know, it didn't really feel much like an opener to me.
This was the New Age Outlaws getting their shit in and making the Ascension look like fucking losers, and then the Ascension winning with a quick finisher, and that's it.
Yeah, they basically won with a single move. This did nothing for them. This wasn't even as good as some of their squash matches in NXT. This really did nothing for them.
No, this was pointless.
What'd you give this one?
Half a star.
Alright, I gave it a star. I just thought it was bad. Then we went to the second match, which was the Usos versus Miz and Mizdow for the titles, for the tag team titles. And I mean, this wasn't too bad. This was fine.
Yeah, this was fun. Miz and Mizdow did their shit. Usos still look good. The problem is Miz cannot carry an entire tag team match by himself. The whole gimmick is supposed to be that Miz wants the spotlight, but at the same time, like, wouldn't it make more sense for him to send Mizdow in and then Miz wants to steal the spotlight? Mizdow is the stunt double. Shouldn't he be the one taking the spots? I mean, like, fuck, a great idea would be, what if Miz was about to take the Usos splash, and he, like, called Mizdow, like, take my spot, take my spot. Like, Mizdow just laid right down there and took the splash. Right. And then, you know, something.
I like those. Those are some good.
I thought that in 5 seconds, that would be, fuck you. That's number one, fuck you for WWE.
The problem I had with this match was kind of what you were saying, was like, Sandow was kept out of this match. And then, you know, what they were trying to do was have Miz blow it. But you never really gave the spotlight to Sandow. So Sandow didn't get a bunch of spots in and then Miz blew it. It was just like, no Sandow, we want him, we want him, we want him, we want him. Too bad Miz blew it.
And also Miz failed to catch an Uso during this match. Nice job.
He really cannot catch. He, like, refuses to make anybody
He didn't
save anybody.
He didn't play baseball as a kid.
Must be not. This was pretty good. Well, this was decent.
It had a good little finish, but the crowd kind of like got lost. Like they kind of like just stopped caring after a while, like, and then it just kind of ended. So, but it was a decent tag team match.
Yep, I gave it 2 stars.
2 1/4.
All right, then we move on to the Bella Twins versus Natalya and Paige. This was. Well, what was this for? Was this for anything?
This is just this is a waste of my time. What it was. This is for the Divas a total diva spotlight show. This was they could have had an interesting match because the Natalya and Paige, when they were running things, were pretty good. Then the Bells got a heat segment. Paige Natalya got cut off for the hot tag, and then it ended.
You
basically took
this match was just unbelievable.
The fundamental structure of a tag team match is faces get the hot stuff going first. You know, get quick boom boom, get the crowd into it. Heels come off, get the heat on them. Hot tag, rock and roll again. You bring the crowd back up, and then you have the finish. They went like this, crowd kind of into it. Well, kind of. It was a Divas match, and then they come down, and then the finish.
But it was long enough for you to feel the structure that they're setting up.
Yeah.
And you had to endure the heat segment, which was just
terrible,
ungodly awful. And then nothing.
Yeah.
It just ends.
So whoever booked this match and structured this match deserves to be fired because you clearly had no fucking idea how to book a goddamn tag team wrestling match in 2015. I'm getting into myself.
You're gonna want that fire.
Continue.
I mean, there's not much else to say about this. What did you rate that?
Dud.
Dud it is. All right. Now we will move on to the shining light.
I'll put my drink down for this.
Okay. Easily the best part of the show. The main event.
The only match on this card.
The real main event for the WWE title, which was Brock Lesnar versus John Cena versus Seth Rollins. Wow.
May I take this one?
Please.
Now, first Cena Lesnar match at SummerSlam. Great storytelling in the match. Not a good match, though. Night of Champions. Very good match. Very good story. Bad finish. So, going into this match is well, this could be the one. This is where they could bring it all together. They had the it factor. Seth Rollins, bringing in a little bit of freshness. This was the greatest triple threat match I have seen in years. Period. End of story. The only triple threat match I think was even close to this was Kota Ibushi, Prince Devitt, Loki from Wrestle Kingdom 7. This was perfect. Everyone played their role. Brock Lesnar fucking tore through Seth Rollins and John Cena like he was an unstoppable juggernaut. Seth Rollins was picking his spots, playing up the idea that he is a smart, calculating heel. He's picking his spots. He's picking his moments to get in there and to try to steal the win. John Cena went in that match knowing the only way to beat Brock Lesnar is to go full charge, head first, no give, no surrender. You gotta take the fight to him, and that's what he did. This was fucking brilliant. Seth Rollins looks like a fucking made superstar after tonight. He's the only one that was made a star tonight, mind you. But I'm getting ahead of myself. John Cena looked the best he's looked in years. Seth Rollins and Cena together is amazing. Booked that as a main event feud.
Seamless wrestling.
Seamless wrestling. I mean, picture perfect. Perfect chemistry. No sloppiness. No hesitation. Boom, boom, boom. One spot after another makes it look perfect. Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins were great together. Cena and Lesnar were great together. Seth Rollins did the God Almighty Shane O'Mac tribute elbow through the Spanish announce table, and he nailed it. Then Seth Rollins and Cena go hot. They're going hot and heavy. Boom, boom, boom. A little bit of a finisher fest. I didn't care. I was rocking and rolling. We had a good time watching this. Seth Rollins, I swear to God, bust out a motherfucking Phoenix Splash, baby.
Oh, mama.
Lost my shit right there. And then Lesnar comes back and says, fuck your shit, and fucking Germans the fuck out of him. 10 German suplex in this match. Just fucking awesome. I didn't even care that Lesnar, I was like, put the belt on Rollins now. Do it now. But Lesnar wins. Oh my God, was this fucking awesome.
Amazing.
And for at least 5 minutes, the fans of the internet loved the WWE. I'm getting ahead of myself. This match was fucking awesome. Match of the year contender, 4.5 stars. perfect booking. Whoever booked this fucking match, put them in charge of the rest of the roster because they know what the fuck they're doing. What did you think?
What's left to be said? Honestly, this was an amazing match. Amazing match. I want to touch on a couple things that you mentioned.
Go right away.
You said how Rollins picks his spots as opposed to Cena knowing he had to go right at the monster. And I thought there was a great moment when Cena hits the FU. Rollins throws Cena out of the ring, goes for the pin. Lesnar kicks out, and Rollins pauses and is like shocked when he kicked out at 1.
Yeah.
And Cena jumps right back in and goes right after Lesnar.
Great spot.
Almost like it almost was like a trigger to Rollins. Like, no, you can't. You have to get out. You can't wait.
And I like that, like, Cena, like, didn't go, like, he used his basic moves against Seth Rollins. For Lesnar, he was throwing punches and going for the FU. That's all, because he knows you need to hit your haymakers. You can't be taking pop shots at Lesnar. No. You got to hit haymakers.
You do not want to be. You don't want to have him have a chance to get his hands on you. Yeah. Hit him.
You can't wrestle Lesnar. You have to fight him. You have to hit your big spots right away. You can't take time.
And one spot that was amazing in this match was when Seth Rollins flies off the top with his knee and hits Lesnar and like lands on top of him.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Lesnar had Cena and Kimura. Cena picks him up. So Seth Rollins was flying, knees Lesnar right in the fucking face. Basically crashes on top of these two guys, just crashing the heap. Seth Rollins, in my mind, went out there saying, I know that I'm the underdog in this match, but Brock Lesnar, I'm going to make you fucking get worked with me. Like, I'm going to make you work. Like, I'm out there to make a name for myself. And he did. Seth Rollins was in a ring with Brock Lesnar and Cena and was not outshined in a match.
Not at all.
The only reason this match is not 5 stars for me is because Lesnar was taking out the table spot and was out a little too long, I thought.
Yeah, it just interrupted the story a little bit, but him coming back in, it worked.
Yeah.
You know, I think one thing for me that bugged me a little bit was just the second bit of interference.
Yeah, with J.J. Security. But then they took him out pretty quickly, too.
Yeah,
and it was like, they did like one spot. They did the Shield powerbomb, and then Cena took him out. Right. So it worked. Like I said.
But their first interference was awesome.
Yeah, because Lesnar does a double German Doom, which was great.
Right.
And
you know, I was thinking about it. I gotta agree with you. 4.5. Just an amazing match.
Yeah.
And I almost don't want to like stop talking about that match because what we have now is what WWE claimed was the main event, and that was the Royal Rumble match. And I feel like maybe I should let you take the reins on this one.
Well, the Royal Rumble, in my opinion, was an example of bad booking. Camera girl, you can calm down for a second. Don't worry. You begin the show, or the match, with The Miz and R-Truth wrestling out. Because why wouldn't you? Those guys have had stellar matches before, right? You then had number 3 entrance, which was Bully Ray. That was awesome.
That was cool.
Big pop. That got, you know, I was shocked we didn't get Devon. Like, replace R-Truth with Devon. That'd have been awesome. Big surprise entry for the first pick. I mean, or first 2. Like, that'd been cool. The crowd had been into it.
Yeah.
He does his shit. I don't remember who was 4. 5, Cowboys Bray Wyatt. He fucking clears house, man. It's awesome. Luke Harper comes out. That's awesome. You know, you get those two locking eyes again and just kind of working together. And then out comes Curtis Axel, who gets taken out and replaced by Eric Rowan, which makes me like, why didn't you just have Eric Rowan in the fucking match? You're gonna do that to begin with,
right?
Like, it made no sense. And then I thought we were gonna see like the Wyatt family reunion. Like, oh my god, that'd be great for the match. That'd be genius. It'd be a great place. Oh no, wait. Bray Wyatt or Luke Harper and Eric Rowan are gonna be together. Oh my god, they're turning against the patriarch of the Wyatt family. This is cool. And then Bray Wyatt just eliminates both of them. And it's like, you wasted.
And Harper like turned on
Eric Rowan, yeah.
Rowan too.
Yeah,
so
Eric Rowan, yeah, like
all those things that you thought might happen, none of them ended up actually.
So wasted spot number 1. Bray Wyatt's out there, cut a promo very much like CM Punk did in the Rumble. I can't remember which one. I think it was 2009. I think.
I'm not sure, but I know that I enjoyed that.
It was awesome. Bray Wyatt's claiming it's my year. No one can take it from me. Number 10, Daniel motherfucking Bryan. It's like, oh shit! Oh, we rocking and rolling, baby. We're gonna get that heat on them. rocking and rolling, doing some good stuff. Boom, 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 boom. 15 comes in, I don't remember who the fuck it was. It doesn't matter. Daniel Bryan's in the match. He's gonna go the distance. He's gonna rock. Oh, Rusev comes out. Oh my god, 2 big heels in the ring with Daniel Bryan. Can Daniel Bryan do it? Daniel Bryan gets eliminated before number 16. Let me say that again. Daniel Bryan gets eliminated when he enters number 10 before number 16. He was in the match less than 10 minutes. What? What? Daniel Bryan, the man who has the adrenaline, the 60-minute man, the man that can go all night. Fuck you, Ric Flair, you're not like a 60-minute man. Daniel Bryan is the 60-minute man. He's gone for 90 fucking minutes in a wrestling match, and you eliminate him in the Royal Rumble in less than 10 minutes? What? Why? Why? Oh, I'll tell you why. So that no one can steal the goddamn spotlight from your fucking pretty boy bitch, Roman Reigns. Pause. You got anything to add?
Well, let me collect myself here as well. But, so, yeah, at this point, you've pointed out that he gets eliminated at number 16. Before number 16. Mm-hmm. Roman Reigns is number 18. So they
no, 19, I think.
19?
I think so.
Well, they made sure to get Bryan out of the match before Reigns was in it. That way, any association between those two, we wouldn't be able to have.
Well, guess what? The crowd didn't forget. Because
the
crowd was out of this match. And then suddenly Roman Reigns music hit. Boo!
He got the Batista.
They all know! They know that you want Roman Reigns to win. They didn't want Roman Reigns to win. No! I'll get to more of that why. But okay, so the match goes and goes and goes, and nobody gives a fuck about this match. Nobody!
Nothing's happening in it. Wow.
Nothing's happening. No one's doing spots. No one's getting their shit in. No one's looking good. Roman Reigns isn't looking good. No one's looking good. Bray Wyatt's not looking good. Rusev's not looking good. Out comes Cesaro. He doesn't do jack shit. Dean Ambrose comes out. He does this fucking Nigel close. He doesn't do jack shit. Dolph Ziggler comes out. I'm like, all right, he'll do some crazy shit. By the way, at this point, the Big Show, Kane are in the ring. It's like, you know, let Dolph Ziggler go out there. Eliminate the Big Show and Kane. Get that fucking, yeah. Kane and Big Show team up and knock out Dolph Ziggler and toss him out of the ring like yesterday's garbage, which apparently is what WWE's booking team thinks of Dolph Ziggler, which because they're fucking stupid. They eliminate everyone. It's Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose versus Kane the Big Show. Kane the Big Show chokeslam Dean Ambrose and dump him on the top rope. The writing's on the wall, folks. Reigns is getting booed relentlessly. At that point, if I was WWE, I'd say, fuck it. Add a 31. Throw Daniel Bryan in there. Do something. We can't have this happen. Big Show and Kane, double team. They turn on each other for some fucking reason because they're too stupid to figure out, hey, maybe we should get rid of the guy that we don't want to win. And then Reigns dumps them both out. Big celebration. The Big Show and Kane come back, and now they're getting that heat on him. Oh my god. The Rock shows up. The crowd still doesn't really give a shit because The Rock's here to save Roman Reigns and not Daniel Bryan. Rock clears house and stands there with Roman Reigns, shakes his hand, raises his hand. The crowd fucking boos The Rock. And The Rock has a look on his face like, they done fucked up with you, cuz. Rusev's not gonna ring. Oh my god, they're eliminated. Goes to kick, he looks like a jabroni, and he gets eliminated by Roman Reigns, so Roman Reigns still wins in the end. The crowd boos relentlessly. Fuck this company for this match. Anything to add before I go into more rant?
I don't want to get in your way. That's
okay. Let me okay. Before let's get the obvious out of the way. What'd you give this match?
Well, you know what? I guess I will add a couple things.
Go for it.
All right, your typical stuff that you expect. Kofi Kingston to have his spot.
He had a cool little spot when he got caught by the Rosebloods, but it was nothing.
To me, that was a spot that could have been done by anybody.
Yeah.
That wasn't really great for him. Another thing. Sandow didn't look particularly good. But when it comes to the way that people were eliminated, Bryan was eliminated basically just easy, dump him, he falls off. You got Ambrose and Ziggler. Both of those guys dropped out of the ring like a bags of shit. You know, they didn't even get to take a bump. Ziggler, that's what Ziggler does best. He's the best seller, one of the best sellers in the world, and he gets knocked out and flopped over the top rope, so he can't get draw any kind of spotlight at all. So they went to such great lengths to make sure that the faces didn't get their spots, didn't look good. That way, nobody could overshine Roman Reigns. Why did go to so much trouble? Anyway.
Oh, and also, where the fuck were the NXT guys? Where was Sami Zayn? Where was Adrian Neville? Why weren't these guys in the Royal Rumble?
What was it? Tyson?
Titus O'Neil.
Titus. I don't even remember.
26 was in a fucking injury. Got eliminated right away. Couldn't even fucking do the bump right. Got fucking hung up and I was oh shit, I fucked up. You fucking worthless piece of shit. Curtis Axel was in there for no reason. Why didn't you just bring him and Eric Rowan? Fandango was in the fucking match. Yeah, Fandango hasn't meant shit since WrestleMania 29 when he somehow got over a little bit because his music was funny. I give this match a star, and I think I'm being fucking generous. Match show as a whole, I give it a 4, and that actually I'll give it a 5. The 5 mostly consists of the main event, Lesnar, Cena, Rollins, fucking over-delivering, and they cover up 4.5 of the match, and then the other half of the rating belongs to the rest of this shit heap, which somehow kind of bumped it up a little bit. What about you?
I am also going to give it a star, but for the show, I'm going to give it a 4.5. I thought it was just like...
Fair enough.
One redeeming quality, but, I mean, when the majority of your show is one terrible match, I mean, how can you tell people to watch that show?
Alright. Let me break this down for you folks. This is going to be a long rant, so buckle up. Last year, Batista and Roman Reigns were the last 2 guys in the ring. And the fans were cheering for Roman Reigns. People have made a point of pointing out, like, oh, well, last year we wanted Roman Reigns to win. Why don't we want him this year? Because he was the alternative to Batista. It was the best pile of 2 shits. We had to take a bite of a turd sandwich. We wanted to take a bite of the turd sandwich we didn't know sucked at that point. I was totally on board with Roman Reigns going to WrestleMania and facing Brock Lesnar after Brock Lesnar won the belt at SummerSlam. I was okay with it. I'm like, well, it's not ideal, but it could work. Roman Reigns is a young guy. This could be a big moment for him. This could work. He's got time to get ready. He got hurt in September, was out for 3 months. At that 3 months point, I'm like, well, fuck that plan. You gotta scrap it, you gotta think of a new idea. You cannot...
If you have 3 months...
3 months off, there's no... And you're coming back right before the Rumble? Fucking no chance.
They had 3 months, though. 3 months to come up with something.
Yeah. And during that time, who was the guy that stood out and stepped up to the plate and was a fucking top guy? Dean Ambrose. The guy who had red, hot crowd ratings, but despite the fact you booked him like shit. So maybe booking a guy strong isn't what makes a guy get over the crowd. Maybe it's genuine fan connection, general fan reaction, general fan caringness. People cared about Stone Cold Steve Austin. They cared about The Rock. They loved Mick Foley, despite the fact he was treated like shit for the most of his booking. Mick Foley, I think, point out, he's held the title, what, 3 times? And has held them for less than a month combined. Or something like that. Some ridiculous status like that. Okay? Think about that. Daniel Bryan connects with the fans because he voices basically what the fans want. Like, he's the underdog. He's the guy who has to fight for what he gets. He fights for everything he gets in life. He connects with the crowd. Ziggler connects with the crowd. How does Roman Reigns connect with the crowd except for the WWE saying, oh, this guy's a big deal? He doesn't. He didn't connect with the crowd. He came back and got a very minuscule reaction. Daniel Bryan came back, and it was like the second coming of Jesus Christ. Fans like, yes, he's back! Yes, he's back! Oh my God, he's back! He's gonna save us from Brock Lesnar! He wanted... Let me run down the gamut of my picks who could have won the Rumble. First and foremost, there's Daniel Bryan right at the tippy top. Right up here. Way up there. Top of the motherfucking mountain. Overcame the odds last year at WrestleMania. Fought, faced 3 men at WrestleMania to win that belt. Loses the belt unfairly because of an injury, stripped of the belt and is lost, heartbroken, has to take it away for months. Comes back, questions like, am I ready? Am I good enough? Yes, I am. Yes, I will not give up. I'm going to reclaim the belt I never lost, and I'm going to do it by winning the Royal Rumble and then facing the biggest monster in the WWE, Brock Lesnar. Yes, yes, yes. What crowd can't get behind that? Here comes the returning champion, their guy, the man they saw fight and win the biggest match of his career, and he wants to go and fight the biggest match of his career again? Hell yeah, I'm with you, Daniel Bryan. I support you. Down a little bit lower, we have a guy named Dean Ambrose. You know him, WWE? He's a good guy, great wrestler. Really over with the fucking crowd. His whole story throughout this year has been he wants to get Seth Rollins. He wants to stick at the authority for making Seth Rollins turn his back on his brothers. He wants to kill Seth Rollins, and I want to see him do it. So what would his general idea be? Well, Seth Rollins doesn't want to face me, but if I were WWE champion, Seth Rollins had that money to make, he'd have to come after me. I get to have Seth Rollins in my hands, and so I'm going to win the WWE title from the biggest monster. I don't give a shit. I don't care about you, Lesnar. I want that belt, so Seth Rollins is coming after me. Right? Genius idea. Because you can even make it where it's bigger. You can make Brock Lesnar a big stepping stone, but in the end, Dean Ambrose wants a different guy. Building the future. Smart.
Thinking ahead. Weird.
Thinking ahead, exactly.
I feel like we've heard that before, that WWE just doesn't think ahead.
They don't. They clearly don't. Then, right below Dean Ambrose, you have a guy named Dolph Ziggler, who has been really overlooked forever, but Survivor Series, he was the sole survivor. He took out the authority. He made them go away. Only to have him be brought back 6 weeks later, and he'd be fired. And he got his job back because John Cena is Captain America.
Who do you get fired with the likes of?
Eric Rowan and Ryback, the guys who never meant shit in their careers.
So when you're guilty by association, you know, if you stick him with two guys that nobody fucking cares about, that doesn't do him any favors either. They relentless booking against him.
Ziggler came back and said, listen, I've had the authority fired me. After I put them out of business, I'm going to stick it to them. I'm going to make sure they can't fire me. How? I'm going to get the ultimate. I'm going to become the WWE champion against Brock Lesnar. I don't care if I have to fight the odds. I don't care. I'm going to win that belt to stick at the authority and prove that you can't write Dolph Ziggler off. I'm not a one-hit wonder. Beautiful. Then at the very, very bottom, not a bit above some of the other guys. You know, there's a lot of shit in the WWE, but then he's pretty low. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, why do you want to win the Royal Rumble? I want to be WWE champion. Why? Because I want to. That's it? Yep. What was his reason for wanting to go after Brock Lesnar? What was his reason? What was his motivation? What was his story? What was his character's motivation? What did Roman Reigns gain by going after the belt? He is 2.5 years into his main event roster career. 2.5 years. And he's going to go to WrestleMania, face the biggest monster in WWE history, win the WWE title, and then what? What do you do with a guy who just won his first WWE title at the biggest match of his life against the biggest opponent in WWE? Where the fuck do you go from there? He's 2.5 years in his career. You want to make this guy a fucking dynasty? Well, fucking hell!
Yeah, exactly. And he'd be going over what most people would probably consider the greatest heel of WWE in a kayfabe sense. The biggest monster, almost unbeatable.
Yeah. Roman Reigns was not ready. We've told you for months, WWE. He has 60 days to get ready. 60 days! He's not going to be ready for Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman's probably whistling Brock Lesnar. They're like, Brock, we should fucking kill this guy. Brock's like, okay, Heyman, we'll do what you want to do. Brock Lesnar doesn't give a shit about Roman Reigns. He probably has some respect for Daniel Bryan because, well, hey, Daniel Bryan's a tough son of a bitch, man. You know, Paul Heyman probably looks like, hey, Daniel Bryan's cool. Take it easy. Then you don't have to kill him. You are fucking morons, WWE. You know what the #1 tread on Twitter last night was? It wasn't Roman Reigns. It wasn't the Royal Rumble. It was cancel the WWE Network, you dumb sons of bitches. Cancel the WWE Network. People don't want Roman Reigns in the spotlight yet. I legitimately like Roman Reigns. I like the guy. I think he's good. I think he can be a success. I think he can be a big star. This wasn't his year. He had 3 months off of critical. Get your shit in order. Get better in the ring. Get better on the microphone, or we're going to fucking replace you. Time. He lost that time. He came back right before the Royal Rumble, and what you haven't fucking doing? You haven't been with a fucking Big Show, and you haven't cutting promos about suffering succotash and magical beans? What the fuck are you doing? Do you want this guy to fail? Look. Is Roman Reigns not ready for the main event of WrestleMania? Yes. Is he gonna fail and become the biggest laughing stock in the WWE? Yes. Is Vince McMahon a clueless fucking old motherfucker who wouldn't know something hip and interesting if it bit him on his ass? Yes. Fuck you, WWE. Vince McMahon, drop fucking dead so your stupid son-in-law can take over and make the WWE like NXT where it can actually be good and maybe interesting. By the way, the only reason I don't cancel the WWE Network is because I don't want to have to fucking find an illegal stream that's shitty and gonna be horrible to watch a pay-per-view, and because I want to watch NXT and watch Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn tear the fucking house down in a few months and make all of your fucking main roster look like a bunch of fucking first-year wrestling students because you guys don't know how to book a fucking wrestling show if it was hand-drawn for you. Give me my fucking nut. These notes for WrestleMania? Fuck them! Fuck Royal Rumble! Fuck the WWE! Fuck you, Roman Reigns! Suck it! I'm out!
Alright, sorry about that. We're back.
My apologies to the people at home. I don't know what came over me.
That's not like him.
No,
really.
no, I'm calm and collected, man.
But now that we've got kind of the juices out there, we can...
A lot of anger been released in this video.
Yeah, we can kind of be a little more rational. That's it. About why this match was so unsuccessful. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. We mentioned that the trending on Twitter
Canceled the WWE Network.
Right, but there was also other things that were kind of a backlash to the match that you mentioned to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, as of this morning, which is January 26th, camera girl, thank you. Still trending on Twitter, cancel WWE Network, but mainstream news outlets have picked it up, including Time Magazine is talking about it. And basically, everyone's basically just shaking their head at WWE saying this is worse than last year.
That's pretty bad because last year was a debacle.
Oh yeah, that was a day.
And also, one thing for me, a little bit of a personal aftermath. I was watching the show with my girlfriend
because we actually, except for some reason, our girlfriends want to watch wrestling with us. Too sweet.
Too sweet. Except, it's not too sweet.
No.
When they see a show so bad that it just makes them grumpy and want to go to sleep. Okay, when it's affecting my sex life, when wrestling.
Whoa! Come on, dude. Keep it PG.
My apologies. I just get a little heated. Okay.
And I didn't even want to know that myself, man. What the fuck, bro? Warner brother.
My bad. Okay, you vented. I had to vent a little bit. I'm just saying, this is affecting people. This booking is just unacceptable.
Can we draw a comparison? Let us rewind a little bit. Wrestle Kingdom, January 29th, or fucking rewind a little bit further before I did that botch. January 5th, when we watched the show, we watched Wrestle Kingdom with our girlfriends because we're too sweet. And we had the fucking time of our life. They were happy. They were happy for us. They saw how happy we are. We were fucking hugging. We were marking out. It was awesome. And we went to bed happy. This is not said as a bed happy.
No, this is bad.
I literally just sat around like, I almost feel like I was sulking last night. Just like I can't believe they fucking did it. I can't believe they fucking did that.
But we are going to be watching Raw to see what happens. And
we're watching it on legal stream because you know, suck it, WWE. We don't pay. We don't have cable.
Right.
Because
So, but for us, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. This thing's getting a little lengthy. And
I don't give a shit, man. We'll keep going.
All right.
What
you got?
Just. It's. I will say right now, God bless the independent wrestling bookers that decided to take the opportunity to say, "Hey, you know what WWE? Well, fuck them. Come join the independent wrestling, They're awesome.
That's right.
High five to you guys. You guys are fucking good.
Check out indie wrestling.
Yeah. AAW, AIW, ROH, PW motherfucking G. Because if you're not watching PWG, you're not a real wrestling fan.
Lucha Underground.
Lucha Underground. New Japan World. Take that $9.99 that WWE you just took away from the WWE and give it to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Because they deserve it.
If you want to watch WrestleMania, stream it.
Fuck yeah. The only reason we're not is because my girlfriend has a Roku player at her place and we can watch it on a big screen television and we don't want to do it with a fucking shitty stream. So... And plus, again, we want to watch NXT because we want to support those guys because they're good.
I mean, we're not mad enough to cancel their subscription. I understand what the people
listen,
that are.
Our reason is because we are literally we want to watch the papers and like honestly, it's a good deal for $9.99. I hate to fucking say it. My girlfriend even asked like,
it sucks. I mean,
I know it sucks. But like my girlfriend even asked like, what if they drop the price? Like, would that help? People was like, no, because it was $5. People would still be unsubscribing because they just want to say fuck you WWE.
Right.
It's not a matter of the price. It's a matter of people fucking pissed. And honestly, if you want to unsubscribe to the WWE Network, go right ahead, folks, man. I don't blame you guys at all. You know, please do, man. Speak with your fucking walls, man. And, you know, I feel bad for those guys that are going, bought their tickets to California. I mean, trademark. His tickets arrived like 2 days ago.
Oh.
And now he's like, well, fuck.
Brutal.
Picture of buyer's remorse is that guy's picture right there, man. And he worked for the WWE for a while.
Shit, dude. That's sad.
And he's like, fuck this company. Oh man, yeah, we're done for now. I mean,
and that's the thing about the network is that the WrestleMania is like the biggest selling point.
oh,
to the
absolutely.
network.
They just took it over to the UK. I wonder how many people they just lost with this show. That'd be, you know, oh man, it's just it's embarrassing, dude. I'm embarrassed for them. I'm embarrassed as a wrestling fan.
I don't know what I don't see like the silver lining. So we'll see.
My girlfriend, who does not watch wrestling. She's just gotten into wrestling. She's watched wrestling for like maybe a month, and even she's just like, "Why the fuck would they let that guy win? He does. I don't give a shit. Like he's nobody. I don't care about this guy. She wanted Dean Ambrose to win, right? Or she wanted Daniel Bryan to win. She didn't want Roman Reigns. She's a casual fan, and she didn't want the guy that the WWE wants to be the next star to be the next winner. What does that tell you? You're fucking morons. God damn.
Okay. Well, I mean,
yeah,
we could savagely beat this
horse
all day.
We could beat the fuck out of this horse, man. It'd be like clubbing seals at this point, man.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna fucking beat this horse dead. We got 60 days, folks, to WrestleMania, man.
Oh my God!
We're gonna be taking the W to school. We're gonna be beating it in the streets with baseball bats
for everyone to see.
Yeah. Here's my question, WWE. What do you do with Daniel Bryan right now? Where does he go on the main card?
They didn't establish any storylines for anyone else.
Yep.
In that match.
Good luck, Vince. Get your little typing monkeys on keyboards to do this shit.
And now we don't even have the elimination chamber to look forward to.
No, yeah, I mean we're
Fastlane.
Yeah, Fastlane. Well, they had a good reason for needing an elimination chamber, but yeah, we're fucked, folks. I mean, we got. Thank God for ROH this weekend on Friday in Dearborn. Check it out if you're in the area.
That's
because
right.
Yeah, we can go get our mind off this, and we're probably gonna watch Lucha Underground a little bit tonight.
Yeah.
Cheer us up. Yeah, Lucha. So how do we end this video again? Suck it, WWE. Too sweet to the rest of the wrestling fans out there who said fuck you, WWE, and is going out to support other companies. And see you guys up with the next 60 days. Road to WrestleMania starts now, and it's a bumpy one. And they got no fucking shocks in that car. It's a rickety ass.
All right.
All right, we're done. Bye.